Good morning. Today is February 17th. This is Andrew from Abraham Trading Consultants and Trend Following Mentor. What we're going to talk about is chasing stocks that have already gapped up and moved, and you feel like you've missed out. And actually it's a very common thought process. You have a stock, you want to buy it, it gapped up, and it's running away from you. Some people buy it without really having a plan, and there's others that just avoid it. Well, ones I'm going to talk about, what I always do, let's just go back for a second, is I always talk about the stock market first, the S&Ps. I have it here. Here we go. To see where we are in the market. Right now, we're above a 50-period exponential moving average, so you can almost say the world is beautiful. There's still a lot of doubts in my mind. I mean, you've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up days in a row. That's kind of rare. The thing is also, it was on light volume. It's also a little bit nervous. I'm not a bear. I'm not a bull. I'm just reading what the charts are telling me. You can see there was a lot of down volume here. The other issue is the NASDAQ had another distribution day. We basically cleaned out these distribution days because we rallied up. But I believe it was on Wednesday we had another distribution day. On the positive note that you have many stocks that are breaking out and gapping up and moving, which you want to see. You want to see leaders lead, and some of the examples are what we're going to talk about. But the question is how to really trade them. And we have, well, one of them let's start with is Facebook. The idea with Facebook was, and you can see this happens over and over again, you have these gaps. And you had actually a cup and handle breakout that if you were trend following, you would have been taken out. It took out the 50-period moving average. Again, one of my rules, if it takes it out by more than 5%, that's it. And don't let a profitable trade turn into a losing trade, which this looked like it was going to do. And it was a perfect fake out. And it faked me out, faked out a lot of people. And it gapped up. So what do? You can chase it, which you're adding to your risk because it can easily turn down from this gap. But what I'd suggest is that there's always going to be periods of somewhat of a retracement, of a pullback. You have one here. You have something here. You can see them with the force index. You have a pullback here and then going up. You don't want to chase stocks. Another example could be Under Armour. Where's Under Armour? Let's just do it this way. It's quicker. Oops. Another huge gap up. But all the time, in any stock, I don't care if it's going to be Coors or Under Armour or Tesla, at some point it's going to pull back. And that's where you want to try to catch the trend. So really the things that I teach, besides the most important issues, is the trend breakout trades and the trend retracement. This is the whole essence of this little short video, is talking about trend retracements, how to buy a retracement again, and don't chase these big moves up. Let's look at Tesla also. Whoops, I hit the K instead of an O. Apologize for that. Tesla is just breaking out here now. And this big cup and handle. Should have exited here when it took out the 50-period exponential moving average. Let's just move that. Could have ridden this thing up, but you can also see how it pulls back. It pulls back very violently at times. 133 all the way down to 104. That's a big drop. That's a big pullback. They always exist. Here's another one. Here's one, and then it didn't work. So really what you want to do is you want to be available you want to know what should you be trading. You want to buy the strongest stocks and the strongest sectors if you can put on a low risk bet. That means if you're just chasing a stock that is breaking out and gapped up, it's not a low risk bet anymore and you're enhancing your risk. And it doesn't mean the trade's going to work. This is all part of the trading plan. These are some of the services that we do. We help you build a trading plan that matches your personality, not my personality, your personality, to give you a chance to succeed, because this is really tough. Also risk management, money management. We also work with you on systematic or mechanical trading systems if you want. And the most important, what really differentiates success and failure is trading psychology. It's how you think on a trade when it works and when it doesn't work. And the fact is, watch even my words, works and doesn't work. Not losing and winning. Take the money out of the equation. Trades either work or they don't work. How do you feel after a series of trades? This is what the key is. Once you can master yourself, your mindset, and have, again, a methodology that matches your personality, it all boils down to be consistent and doing the same thing over and over and over again and letting the probabilities work over time. Again, this is Andrew from Abraham Trading Consultants. I invite you to come to the website. This is the disclosures that are important to read. They're on the website. Again, thank you. And if there's any way I can help you, please let me know. I'm available. You can email me. Whoops. You can email me. It's Andrew at AbrahamTradingConsultants.com. It's Andrew at AbrahamTradingConsultants.com. Thank you very much.